It's day 18 of the Everything Counts challenge, and I have been thrown a curveball. Tani came home with 4 bags of bean sprouts they were going to throw away from work, and I found these carrots which were dying in the shopping bag that hadn't been put away, so I had to help them. So I figured spring rolls, I guess, and I found 2 packets of spring roll wrappers floating around in the freezer. And I got on to chopping because the chopping just takes for hours. But you know what? It's a few wonky veg at the end of the day that have been taking up room in my veg drawer that we're going to be doing the shopping on Saturday anyway. We're not going to use any of this stuff. Most of it would have gone off. So, you know, it is what it is. What I will say about it though is you can make so much out of very, very little if you cut it up right and choose the right meal. Okay, so spring rolls for me mean that I can use up a whole heap of veg that I wouldn't normally use up in the fridge, you know, that could go off. So radishes, carrots, wonky celery, onion, spring onions. We had some baby sweet corn, some munch too that we weren't going to be using. Some of these radishes, you know, just cut it up all thin, and if you can get it done in matchstick size, that's cool. And you know, I did things like used hearts of palm spaghetti and a can of water chestnuts that I found floating around the cupboard that have been there for, I don't know, since Methuselah was a baby. So I just chucked them all in and started mixing. There is no point in using tongs for this job. You need to get your hands in. And even if it's something that you're not a happy person about doing, I'm not happy about getting my hands all slimy and stuff. Wash them. Wash your hands. You know, it's not that hard. Okay, so rolling spring rolls is not as hard as you think it might be. Now, I make a equal parts water and flour paste, okay, because these are going to be frozen. All right, these are going to be frozen, and so when they come out and they're going to be cooked from frozen in the deep fat fryer, so they need the extra glue. All right, but it's not that hard. Just take your time and make sure to pull everything together. We got 32 out of that. That's 16 portions. If we had to buy those from the takeaway, it's £112. Cost me like 15 to make all this. That's it.